What's going on, everybody? This is the Homegrown Challenge haircut for non-barbers. As you can see, everything about this is homegrown. Got my niece in the back on the picture with her snaggy tooth. My son in his first church outfit. But let's get into the haircut. Right now I'm combing the hair out, trying to make it easier for the transition for the blends. Shout out to 360 Jeezy. I kind of watch him a lot, so I'm kind of taking my steps from him, combing the hair out. As you can see, my son, he got his Titan Ryan towel on with the paper clip, so everything about this is homegrown. So what I'm doing right now is I'm using the faders, trying to set in that line, that first guideline. What I tried to do this time, I didn't want to set a hard line, but you'll see later in the video that I kind of had to go back and set kind of shape that ball, get that ball kind of look on the bottom. But right now I'm just setting that first guideline. Another tip from 360 G's is when you comb it like this, after you're setting your guideline, you turn your clippers off. You turn them off so they won't get so hot. You switch them back on. And kind of like right now, I'm evening up the line in the back, trying to get them right for this drop fade. Oh yeah, I also got them in like the old office chair that spin around. Right there, I kind of checked to see if the guidelines were even in the front. Just knocking down some of the hair on his head. This is a hairy kid, man. He got coarse hair, so some people say it's kind of easy blending the coarse hair guys. My son, because I'm not a barber, I just kind of do what I do. But I'm kind of shaving them down now, making sure that line is straight. And I learned all of this from watching 360 Jeezy, so shout out to him. Now, I didn't want to set that hard line, so now what I'm doing is I'm trying to make sure everything even. Once I start setting in my second guideline, even though I kind of adjusted the clippers, it still kind of looked the same. So what I had to do is I had to go back and shave them down a little bit, get it real clean. Yes, and I watch videos, I zero gap my clippers, so I learned all this from YouTube. YouTube is a great source. And this is a bonding moment, man, for single fathers out there, man. Do this challenge, man, with your sons, man. Like, go get you some clippers, even if they're from Walmart. I invested, I saved up, and got some proper clippers, because I used to cut them with the Walmart clippers, but I had to get some better clippers. I'm not a barber, so I'm going to stick with these. I know a lot of people get the cordless, but this worked just fine. But see right here, when I was setting in my second guideline, I seen that it was kind of it was kind of the same as the second guideline. So what I did is I went back and I adjusted the clippers so I can get that first line in. I can get it real bald on the bottom. I figured if I balled it out on the bottom, I could definitely take that first guideline out with the clippers that I set the line in with. So what I did is kind of skipped ahead, kind of got it where I needed it to be. But yeah, I'm kind of getting them right. I'm zeroing them out. I'm shaving them, making sure I don't gash them up because these are zero gaps. So you want to be kind of soft with the clippers. Let the clippers float in your hand. They say. Going around his ear, combing as I go, making sure he good like that. It's a funny kid, making sure the guideline right, split off in the back. So now the weird thing about it is I only have when I cut his hair, I got a one guard and a zero guard. I always kind of keep it low, or I do drop fades to kind of blend in. But now I'm kind of setting in that second guideline. You can't see it. I know I got them turned the other way, but I'm setting it in. As I go, I adjust the clipper so that way I can kind of blend. And this is a jittery kid. He always moving around, man. He do not stop moving around. As I'm adjusting the clippers, I'm kind of knocking that first guideline out. Now, what I used to do, I used to go around. I used to set the guideline around the whole head, and it kind of would throw me off. So what I started doing is I started watching more videos of guys just doing one side and just focusing on that side as they go, and I'm adjusting the clippers as I go, and it kind of worked out a little bit better for me this time. But I'm just following all of the steps that I was taught on YouTube. Still adjusting the clippers, setting in that first line. As I spin them, y'all would see the blend and the I got my little brush. Now I'm getting down to, I was supposed to have my fade brush, but I had a little clipper brush. It worked fine for me at this time. Sitting in that, or knocking that line out, blending in that first guideline, taking out the bulky spots that I see. I'm doing my thing, man. I'm trying to learn how to cut more styles. The next style I might do is a mohawk. I'm gonna try. I might mess them up, but we gonna get it in, man. We gonna continue to do this thing. Please remember, I'm not a barber. Didn't go to school. My teachings is off of YouTube. But as I'm debulking that first guideline and setting in that first blend, put now this here is the one guard. I put the one guard on so I can debulk at the top of the fade. So when I hit that, I can blend it in. Y'all see all of that. When I kind of spin them around, see I'm kind of combing that and I'm debulking at the top. I wanted to do the best job I could because I know I was putting this on YouTube, so it took me over an hour to kind of do this haircut. So I wanted to do the best I could, but I'm learning. I'm getting using the clippers to debulk and blend in that guideline. Now I'm going up to the top of the fade, blending and combing at the same time. But we're gonna skip ahead. When I get this side done, I'm gonna go to the other side. Kind of show. Hopefully, I show some of the fade. Like right here, you can see some of my fading. This is like kind of at the end of the cut. As I'm going, I'm combing and debulking the top of the fade. I know I ain't showing too many steps, but I'm spinning them around, and as I'm debulking. I don't know what they call this. They call this ain't clip over comb, I don't think. But I'm combing as I blend in that debulk that top of the fade right there. At this point, he's been sitting in the chair for almost an hour, so he getting restless. He begged me to get down so many times, but I'm doing my thing, man. It's a haircut for school, so like that. Just that lean forward is him asking me, "Are we done?" I'm getting to get to the lineup now. Now that's something I need to work on. My lineups are not the best, but I'm working on them. Y'all will see it at the end. Oh yeah, before I forget, SK Gang, like, comment, share, subscribe. Send this out there to all of the non-barber dads. Haircut challenge. I'm combing as I go. Kind of go over you. I kind of started from the middle and went to the right. And then I came back to the middle. I wanted to get that line straight across as much as I could. Because my son, if you can see at the beginning of the video, he has like a fork at his line up. So I don't want to push him back. Kind of want to get him right on that line. So, because his head kind of curve around. It's not straight across. So a lot of people always mention that when they, when they do lineups. So, but he young right now, man. He don't like haircuts. So I can cut a bald spot on the top of his head. He fine. But he getting older now, so he kind of know what he like. And if it's a short haircut, that's kind of what he like. But yeah, man, I kind of got the blend pretty good, man. I got it in pretty good. I'm trying to line them up now. But you guys will see it. I show a lot more of the entire haircut at the end. Now, what I did on the side, I kind of did the lineup like I was doing a regular haircut. You kind of want to go get that half circle kind of line up, kind of feel. You still want to do that because you want to get all of that hair like I'm doing that now. I'm kind of making sure I'm cutting all of the hair off his head. As you can see in the back right here, I could have blended it a little bit more on the left side, but I'm getting there. Right, I think I did a pretty good job on the lineup in the front. But we coming to the end of this video. I want to say it again. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Super Crip Gang, SK Gang. I'm going to do more videos like this. And I'm getting down to the nitty gritty. I'm almost done. So if you like the video, man, share it with these non-barber dads out here that's cutting their son's hair, man. A nice bonding moment with my son. What I should have did is got when I sprayed the alcohol on him. Oh, it was funny. So I'm done now. So what I'm gonna do, you can see he tired right now. I'm almost done doing the final touches on it. Get them short to everybody right now. But it's been good. Holla at me.